All right, thank you. Obviously, really proud of our guys. It's not a secret, we've struggled on the road this year. We've played in some, uh, a couple tough places and some good teams. But I thought today was as complete of a game on the road as we've had all year. But great contributions from Pritzl off the bench. To be able to defend James and Bowden the way we did, it's a credit to our players and obviously enjoyed coming in here. Beautiful arena and crowd obviously loud and into it, and hopefully this helps us get ready for obviously Ryder coming up in a couple days for our last non-conference game and then into Big Ten play.
I mean, you mentioned your struggles away from home this year, sellout crowd. I think Tennessee won like 32 of 33 in this building. How were y'all able to kind of play as well as you did under these circumstances?
Well, I think anytime you go on the road, and really the recipe isn't any different at home, but if you can defend well, take care of the ball, which we did for the most part, much better in the second half than we did in the first, and then obviously you got to make some shots. So, I thought us getting off to a good start and seeing the ball go in, and we had different contributions, whether they jumped off the stat sheet or just were able to give people a break during that first half run. Did some good things. So, just I don't think there's any secret to it. You have to. This is how we had been playing at home, and it's good to see that it wasn't just the curse of the red jersey.
Greg, did it seem to you that Pritzl not only scored the 12 points the first half, but some of those baskets were timely? They had a couple of mini lulls of offense, and he seemed to make a shot to end those?
Yeah, I think anytime I thought really he made shots, but I thought Trice also got us going in transition a little bit, and I know at least one of those threes was in transition, if not two of them. But we need Brevin to be aggressive. I have always told him, I'll tell you when to stop shooting, and I haven't said stop. So, but I thought Trice was really kind of the igniter, even though he was only, I think, 1 for 7 in the first half. I thought the pace that he brought us with was good because Tennessee is really good defensively. If they lock you up in the half court, and if we could get some easy baskets, before they could set their defense, that was going to be key. And then obviously second half, Trice was really good.
Coach, it was Trice that you lost a couple of years ago, and you kind of had to adjust like how you did things. So you kind of understand the process of trying to replace a player in the middle of the season. So, what are your conversations with like a guy like Rick Barnes, who's obviously going through something really similar right now?
Well, Rick has been through a heck of a lot more than I have in his career. I've only been a head coach for 4 and change. He's got 33. As I told him before the game, I congratulated him on the 700 wins. I said, all I know, Rick, is that's a lot of sleepless nights when you get to 700. And he's been through it before. I think it's harder when you lose a point guard. And we not only lost Trice, we lost King, and had Davison was playing with a separated shoulder. But it it takes a little while sometimes for a team to refine their identity. But they've got good players, and Rick is a heck of a coach, and I think they'll be fine. We played really well today, and it's a credit to our guys.
What were, I guess, the biggest differences you saw in this Tennessee team without Lamonte Turner on the court?
Well, obviously, he's got 70-some assists on the year, and the next closest one is 50-some below that. So, again, anytime there's he's been in that position for a while now, and he was an experienced guy. That can have an impact, more so than the numbers. Even sometimes your chemistry gets a little discombobulated early. It takes a little bit of an adjustment period.
What did you like most about what you did defensively today?
Thought we for the most part, made the looks they got tough. That we could have done a little better job in the post in the first half, keeping the ball out of there. But I thought for the most part, a couple times in transition they got us, but we were able to get our defense set, speaking of transition, and then force them into some tougher two-point shots and contested threes.
What's the biggest difference in Dimitri these last 2 games, would you say, besides shots going in? Was that it?
You understand, Jim, shooters are going to go through. We've had all kinds of guys. I look back through every year we've been here, every box score, just trying to think there was some magical answer for this road. Rubik's Cube we were trying to solve. And we've had all kinds of guys go through slumps and struggles, and really good players go 0 for. I mean, I think the last time Wisconsin was in here, Kirk Penny went 0 for, right? 0 for 12 or something like that? 0 for 13? Okay, so it happens to good players. I think the key is to continue to make plays in other ways. How else can you help your team? Continue to be aggressive, continue to be confident, and get some offense from your defense, get some more assists, those type of things. And then today, I thought he struggled in the first half, but he got to the free throw line. I thought that got his confidence going for the second half when he was able to get there and see the ball go in a little bit. But the biggest thing when guys go through the struggles is you don't bail out on them. You don't. The last thing they need is a coach starting to question how much they should be in the lineup. Or, I mean, we fluctuate minutes. That's always on gut feel and what I see during the course of a game. But to pull a rug out from somebody, that's going to do nothing but shatter confidence, and that's what you do not need to be doing as a coach. All right, thank you.